So we're here on the LD only account, you know, the series that we don't do any videos on anymore, to Second Awaken Zinc, the Dark Living Armor. We're going to play around with him, and then after all of our play around with hims fail, we're going to go into RTA. We're going to see what kind of crazy combinations people are using with him, and possibly some other LDs. So, yeah, the big thing with Zinc is he's going to do block beneficial effects on all of his skills now. Before he only had him with the third skill. A few seconds ago in the video, I made a joke that none of our skills were going to work and we would wind up just watching RTA replays. It's been 15 minutes of watching him not land any block beneficial effects at all. I'm hoping I mean, we don't have him maxed out with accuracy. It's 89. Only needs to be 85. Well, actually doesn't even need... in dungeons doesn't even need to be that crazy, but I just watched this guy not land any block beneficial effects on the boss, the only one that actually matters. So there we go, just like that. Luckily we have a second unit. This way, even though Zinc has three block beneficial effects, when he doesn't land it, something else can come in and maybe pick up the pieces. Let's see. Yep, this is the same thing. We're gonna try this again. Is he now immune to block beneficial effects? I must not have. Oh no, wait. The Vampire Lord can do block beneficial effects. Zinc, apparently, for whatever reason, seems to not be able to do. Guys, you need 200 accuracy. This is just facts. You need 200 accuracy to land anything. I mean, he's landing it on the trash waves just fine. So, mid-boss, end-boss, 200 accuracy confirmed. I really hope that he lands it on the boss. I feel like this should not be an issue. Hey, we got... Well, it was skill 1, so we didn't get any defense breaks, but, you know, I'll take it. We actually got the block beneficial effects, and now we are lost one of our... not Ikaru's. I was going to say Ikaru's. One of our crows. Still decent, though. With the triple crows in there, makes short work of things. I'm going to attempt some RTA matches. We're going to probably not see them because they're going to wind up being garbage, so we'll do a magic exterminator. I can't imagine this winds up being on YouTube. Right. Okay. Oh, you know what? This is also not speed tuned for whatever reason. We're going to just do this. Nice. None of this is going to land. Well, close enough. Okay. Let's attack power break. Block beneficial, some beneficial effects. Does he go for... He should go for Nephthys because she's tanky. Nope. Was smart. Block. We don't need block beneficial effects. I'm just... I just want to see it do something. Because I feel like we didn't get to see it really do what we wanted it to do. Bye-bye, Zinc. Nope, he changes targets. Which, you know, he shouldn't, but works out well for us. Man, he has stunned everything. Okay, let's go here. The only reason this is working out in our favor is because he doesn't have runes. He doesn't have runes. I mean, he has. There are runes on there. They're just not usable runes. Will runes. 2 will runes. Let's do this. Let's do full speed ahead. And then we will go here. And then we will go here. And then Veramos is going to be a huge issue for us in a second. Veramos is a solid, okay. Solid counter. This is not going to be enough. Alright, at least she doesn't get immunity. They don't have runes. This person doesn't have runes. I mean, they have, again, technically they have runes on the units. Technically. But is going to be an issue for a second. We still do need the strip with the shear. Really doesn't matter. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is more of a bearing spotlight than anything else, as long as he actually works, and he does. This is a bearing spotlight, guys. I mean, I'm trying to find an excuse as to how this is not a bearing spotlight, but honestly, this is just showing that bearing is a pretty decent unit. Also, Zinc is here. Okay, someone is at least using this in not absolute beginner, because that's basically where we were on the light dark account, is almost absolute beginner. We were like fighter 1 on that account, so yeah, that's why no one has any runes. So we can now see someone with runes fighting against someone else that has runes. It's nice. It's very nice. We don't ever do RTA on that LD only account, though. Like once a season, at the end of season, when I'm forced to. So I don't really see a whole lot of him right now, aside from the fact that he's got a defense buff and he's going to do defense-based damage. So there's that. But aside from that, let's see how much damage he winds up doing in total. You know, this right here is going to be nice against the Vertiheel, though. It theoretically is going to be possibly nice against the Vertiheel. Right there. Crit resist. Yep. So we're actually seeing it work against the Vertiheel. Not just the... Oh my god, but the... I was going to say Violent procs. The Revenge procs. And Raccoon Camila winds up winning. I don't know, guys. This is Summoner's War. Raccoon Camila winds up winning, I'm sure. Let's see how much damage this does. Not so crazy. But if we can possibly get a defense break and then attack on top of the defense break, we could see him do some decent damage. Theoretically. We could theoretically see him do some decent damage. Okay, so he's got some additionals. Light Occult Girl, first pick. I'm getting deja vu. This reminds me of the Wind Frankenstein video. We're just seeing all of these new defense-based Second Awakened units being picked with some of the best, most useful LD5s in RTA. We saw the Occult Girl. We saw the Anubis Horus. Not Anubis. I knew that was wrong. Yeah, so all of these defense-based units being used with the 2 super premium LD5s that buff defense. I think some have come to us friends that have some of these LD5s on Korea server. They were like, yeah, we need to second awaken the Frankensteins and living armors so that they can be really fun to use with our LD5s. Kind of getting that feeling. I'm kind of good because this is deja vu. Maybe, yeah, it's probably not. I'm just overreacting, but, yeah. That Robo should do decently here. I mean, between the two, between everything, really. If they have enough additionals, then they should have this. This is not even the same guy. That's the best part about it. It's not even the same person as the last one. It's just like, oh, this is where you use them. You use them with the top tier LD5 units. Gotcha. Ooh, that's nasty. You could also use it against Shizuka because then she's not going to... Theoretically, a lot of this stuff works theoretically. Theoretically against Shizuka because then she won't be able to put up all those buffs on the enemy team. Again, all theoretically. That's kind of squishy Masha. This works decently against the Masha, which we kind of saw from the doo-doo matches earlier. Don't you guys love that I keep saying theoretically? It's true, like that. You have to. It's like a little asterisk. You have to be like, theoretically, this is a counter to this, and you don't know if it's gonna work. I think this is the other player that we saw at the beginning, though. I think it is. It's not just a random different Light Horus player. May as well be, but Let's see. Get some strips. Get some defense break, maybe. How much damage? Big nuke or disappoint? Or disappoint? There we go. First pick Laura. What a shocker! It's the same player. It's the same player as before. It's the same player as before. Ooh, Ragdoll. Okay, and then Juno. So Juno gets banned, but they're gonna have an issue with the Ragdoll and the Rakuni, continuing to cleanse all of those debuffs. Sleeve attack, decrease the attack gauge, and glancing, and a lot of debuffs. So it shouldn't be that bad. Oh, I was gonna say it shouldn't be that bad. Well, luckily, all the glancing and the attack power breaks. So Zinc is not currently dead. And Rakuni doing Rakuni. Oh my goodness. Between Rakuni and Juno, this guy's really not going to be doing too much in RTA, I can imagine. Unless it's a wombo. Yeah, unless it's a wombo combo. So this could work, theoretically. The boss stage has a Shannon and a Fran who are going to put up beneficial effects. So if we block them, I mean, if the skills actually work and we land the block beneficial effect debuff, that could be nice. I wanted to take this into Secreon, but we can't do the Secreon dungeon with this. Again, this is the LD only account. You need different elements for that dungeon, so we would have to two-man it since we only have light and dark at our disposal. Can't use fire, can't use water, can't use wind, and that dungeon needs 4 different elements. Or 2 elements if you want to two-man it, but if you're doing an LD only account, you would have to. Man, they really don't like people using gimmick accounts. There's so many things that punish LD only accounts in this game. Console say, yeah, it was intentional. I don't doubt it. Okay. Lucia did not do her thing. That works out well for us. We do still have to worry about the cleanse on the Hearn. And potentially... Uh-oh. Who's dead? Oh, he didn't have it. He didn't have it. Oh, hold on. Wow, I thought we were dead there for a second. Not going to be a consistent team, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Attack power break. Block beneficial effects. Yeah. It's still dead. Okay. Yeah, we don't have to worry about Fran so much. Ignore defense there. I don't know. Oh, never mind. Oh, we're dead. All right, GG. Well, we tried. we tried. Wait a second. Oh, we just got lucky. This has nothing to do with anything. We just got lucky. But, you know, LD only account. What do you expect? We do also have this. We actually use them in this. So I suppose that's just going to be even better. I guess we don't get the defense breaks on either of the units that have defense breaks. That's always fun. And now they do. Oh, thank you so much for doing it now. Yeah, we already used them for this, though. I can't really imagine. It might make it more reliable, I guess, but it was pretty reliable before. Anyway, we can't use it. We can't use this for dragons because the dragon is the tower is gonna cleanse it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. They're just showing a spotlight of everything else today, except for the unit that we supposed to be showing. We're showing Vermos is good. Shaman is good. Oh, we showed Bering too earlier. And don't forget the new the new LD5 buffs. Old LD5's new buffs. So those are of course good because LD5s. I mean, it's okay. It's doing well for an LD5 gimmick team. But it was also doing well before the Second Awakening. Because really the only thing that changes is the amount of block beneficial effects. So he's like the best block beneficial effect. Is he? Blingling is pretty solid though. And also Fire Lizard Man is pretty solid. I mean, if you think about it, okay. Attack power break and block beneficial effects. Water String Master's pretty good at block beneficial effects too, but for a different reason, in a different way. Yeah. We don't have to worry about the attack power break or the attack power buff for the giant, but not like the Second Awakening was really changing this guy to an extreme. There's nothing got super meta after this round of Second Awakenings. Things got better. If you're using the units before, you're going to use them again, and they're just better versions of what you were using before. But we didn't shake anything up with, like, it's not like Trikaru came or like the dot team for Giants. When South got Second Awakened, he all of a sudden made these dot teams so much stronger. Tattoo, she detonated dots before the Ivor. Well, the Ivor still does not, she only single target detonates the dots. But you get the idea. Like, some of these things really shook up the meta more so than others. These ones, they're better versions of what they were, but nothing like changed the meta in any way in any of these Frankensteins with living armors yet anyway. But that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. He's a good block beneficial effect unit. It is when they activate, when they actually land. Anyway, see you in the next one.